Hi. Good afternoon. 444. From my temple to yours. Hi, Frank, Christopher, Ted, Lillian. So nice to see you. I noticed if you are trying to watch it live from the Divine Hive page, that it did the same thing as it did on Monday, where I kept flickering, and I think that maybe the wireless here, the internet is being challenged. So if you do get disconnected from the live Divine Hive page, come on to the watch party on Kelly Walsh. We can give it a few more minutes. Find a comfortable seat. In the temple of your home, within the temple of your body. Close your eyes. Start to connect to the rhythm of your breath. Connect to the rise and the fall of your chest. Feeling your breath alive, moving in to receive the holy breath. Holding that breath and exhaling through your mouth to give, to expand. And before we start, I want to quote Dr. Joe Dispenza, who I have studied with for many years. And he often would say that we are greater than our environment. We are greater than our bodies. For we are multi-dimensional beings having a physical experience. So today we will be tapping into our multi-dimensional self, tapping in the ability to be more than our environment, tapping in to be more than our bodies. as we come together as a community, a collective consciousness for change, for ourselves, for our loved ones, and for the earth herself. So let's begin by setting our intention for today's meditation. Take 3 long, deep breaths, breathing in through your nose, holding that breath, and then slowly exhaling through your mouth. And today we will connect to the Sacral Chakra in our bodies, the second one above the root at the base of the spine, our cosmic womb, attached to the energy of creation, not a gender in this physical body, but the energy of manifestation, the energy of creativity. It is fluid. Its element is water. And we will learn to move within the fluidity of this holy water within our bodies, activating the current, the circuitry of the divine spark within us all. We will then connect to the solar plexus in the upper part of your belly, connecting to the sun, moving us through this time and space, fueling us, the fire in our belly, water and fire. And then we will move into our divine hearts, a multi-dimensional flame, opening up the potential of expansion, of love, compassion, more than our physical hearts, attached to the mental body, the emotional body, and the ego, bound by limits of our narratives, of our stories that we hold on to our attachments. But when we are in the space of divine love, all that matters is truly love. The stories, the arguments, the judgments, they no longer serve us or the world that we are creating. So let's begin. Take a seat. If you are sitting like I am, back is straight, shoulders soft. If you prefer, you can lie on the floor. Right hand on your belly. Left hand on your heart. As we become the witness of our own breath, breathing in, breathing out. Feeling the breath move in through our nostrils, down our throat, wrapping around our heart. As we hold the breath in this space. And then exhale through your mouth. All that no longer serves you. Removing these old stories from our physical heart. Opening up the space for the expansion of our divine heart. So we build the temple together, our group Merkaba, the light chariot. Within the temple of the space of the room you sit in now. You begin to see 4 columns of light moving up from the floor of this room, 1 in each corner. You begin to see them rise above you. You begin to see the light within the columns itself, plasma-like, fluid, thick, glowing with lights, splashes of color, bursts of light. They move in and out of your mind's eye, like stars from a faraway galaxy. These stars are within the fluidity of this light within the columns themselves. We begin to watch as they begin to move 6 feet above our head. And we begin to see rose-colored filaments of light, each with stars from the many universes in the multiverses, begin to weave over our head. Begin to see them merge, creating a tapestry of stars above your head. A roof filled with the star systems of all the universes. Hialakata, Itatashia, Itatia Lalatishishia, Alamokotoahi. And we sit now underneath these stars, underneath the roof of light within the temple of our room. And again, we become the witness of our breath. Breathing in and breathing out. And we seal this sacred space asking for our angels, the angelic teams that work with us, our higher self, and the guides of light to join us. As we journey into the center of the universe, connecting to the fluidity of all life, connecting to the sun of our will, and connecting to the flame of our divine hearts. Becoming the witness of your breath, the observer of your life. We once again set our intentions. We once again state our dreams. In this dream space underneath the stars, we go home. Begin now to bring your awareness to that second chakra within your body, right above your base of the spine, the sacral, the womb of creativity, the cosmic, energetic womb of all manifestation. For we are co-creators of our reality with our collective thoughts. And we now ask to be created in our multidimensional beings. We ask to be removed from fear as our collective thoughts. And we begin to move now deeper into the lower part of our belly, where we see two stars, one on our left hip, one on our right hip, and one at the base of the spine itself. And these stars themselves become a chalice, merging together. Creating a holy chalice for this chakra to expand in. For the element is water. We begin to sense this holy water being poured now into this great chalice. We begin to feel a tingling, a movement to the front of our stomach and to the back of our spine and lower hips, the left hip and the right hip. We begin to feel them spin, move, become a greater chalice of this holy water. As it is filled with the fluidity of the divine. We begin to feel an activation of the water within our body itself as it becomes a conduit for spirits, for the divine. And as this chalice begins to fill and overflow, we begin to feel ourselves floating within this water, effortless, with ease, allowing this holy water to saturate our luminescent skin. We become all light now in this place, dissolving the clay of our form into our divine light bodies, floating within this holy water, within this chalice. Riding the current of change, feeling the fluidity of the divine, understanding that we can co-create a new world. We connect to the energy of the cosmic womb itself. And as we move within the fluidity of this holy water, on the current of the divine, as it saturates our skin, moving into our pores, into our veins, into our organs, into our cells, and then into our DNA. Washing away all dis-ease. Washing away all pain and fear. We float in pure, divine, love. Being moved by this current, caressed by these holy waters. We begin to feel that we can breathe now deeper. We begin to feel our heartbeat slow down, matching the beat of the earth herself, matching the heartbeats of the cosmos, resonating the frequency of all that is all. Matching the vibration of the sound of love, of the sound of life itself. We melt into this water, feeling ourselves free, free from all disease and fear that this virus has brought to us as a collective. And we remember we are more than just our bodies. We are more than just our stories. We are the divine, incarnate. We dance with the cosmos, and we sing with the angels. Allow yourself to just float, becoming the witness of your breath, moving in, expanding out. Become a witness, an observer of your multi-dimensional being. And as you look deeper into your own body within this holy chalice, as your skin becomes transparent, dissolving into the holy waters, you begin to see each cell of your body become a star once again. Vibrating, singing and calling out towards their homes within the solar systems. And you take a deep breath in. you expand with the exhale out. And now, connecting to the cosmic womb, the energy of manifestation, of creation itself, understanding the power of your collective thoughts. Filled with the divine waters, you begin to move and float off the chalice as you start to float and move down into the earth herself. As this chalice overflows with the river of the divine, it begins to saturate the earth as well as your own skin, bones, organs, cells, and DNA. It begins to move like a tidal wave around the earth. Connecting to the waterways, connecting to the streams, the rivers, the great oceans. You become one with all the water on this green planet, filled with life, nourished by this great river. You find yourself moving within the great oceans themselves. This holy living water that saturates your skin, that you can breathe in to receive and exhale to give. You begin to see the holy creatures of the sea, the ocean join you, the dolphins, the great whales. The guardians, the ancient ones. They become your guardians. They become your witnesses. As you begin to understand how your thoughts, your emotions create ripples within the earth grid herself. And float here within the great oceans, escorted by these ancient beings, guardians of the sea and ocean. Touch and feel their skin, see their eyes, hear their voices. As you begin to dance and play together, within this great river of the divine, this great holy water. And they begin to bring you deeper still through the ocean floor, where you begin now to seep through, moving on the stream into the great center of the earth herself. Activating your Sacral Chakra, the great chalice within your divine form, opening up to the fluidity of all life. You come here to the center of the earth, to the mother's heart, to her great sun within her heart, as it activates your great sun in your upper belly. You begin to see her purple heart, the flame of all potential, of all divine love, compassion. You begin to feel the pulsation heat. You begin to feel the flame of her sun as it moves into your lower belly and then into your own heart. As it becomes a huge sun within your body, a beacon of light, multi-dimensional, moving through time and space. You begin to feel this great sun consume your fears, your doubts, the shadow, burning away all that no longer serves you, allowing the space of your heart to expand even more as it becomes a great sun. You begin to feel this great sun within the center of your divine body, here in the core of the mother's heart. Expand to the left side of you, 6 feet as you breathe in, and expand. Connecting to that feminine channel of intuition, wisdom, silence. And then you begin to feel the great sun within your heart expand to the right with the inhale and the exhale. Connecting to the masculine channel. Reason, logic, action. Our collective thoughts and our collective action. Here with the expansion of our divine heart, with the great sun, here within our chest, How do we co-create now? From love or from fear? We've always had the choice. And you've always had the choice. It is time now to empower yourself. It is time now for you to listen to your calling. It is time now for you to serve in this great new world. Begin to feel this great sun within your heart expand even more to become the great, great sun, expanding all potential, all possibilities as you feel it expand to the front of you with the inhale and the exhale. Honoring this new world you will create as we come out of this great slumber. Rejoicing in a new future. We begin now to feel this great, great sun within our chest expand to the back of us with the inhale and the exhale. Honoring our past, our ancestral lineage. Honoring those who have passed on. We acknowledge their sacrifice. We acknowledge the pain and the suffering. And with this great, great sun within the center of our chest, we purify. We let go of all that no longer serves. We come together as a collective for the greater good. We use our thoughts, we use our action to move us away from the old paradigms, to move us into a future of love, honor, respect, knowing that we have all tapped into our fullest potential and all possibilities lie in front of us. We will no longer hoard, come from a place of lack. Because within the great, great sun of our heart, all possibilities lie. Become the witness of your breath now. expanding the sun within your hearts even further. As you begin to feel yourself fly, to move up from the core of the earth, as this great sun within your heart propels you up into our universe, seeing the earth below us and the sun in front of us. Moving further still, past all the multiverses, seeing the stars fly by us, the solar systems open in front of us, galaxies, stars, suns. The great, great sun within our hearts expands us out past all time and space. And as we float within the great void, you look below us, seeing the rhythm of all life, the frequency of sound echoing through the tapestry of all creation, a mirror of the source of the divine heart. Here in this void, we see this grid interconnected, and we see the divine source, the love of God reflected back to us. Through this grid like a great mirror. And as we see this great divine love of all potential and possibilities, expanding our own abilities to love, expanding the sun within our heart even more, we become everything that is everything. We see reflected back our own eyes, our own hearts, ever expanding. We begin to feel the love of the divine, so powerful, reflected back through these great mirrors, through the great new grid of the new earth, heaven on earth. And within the center of our hearts, we begin to think of the people that we love, Begin to feel what it feels like this love of our child, husband, wife, friend, lover. We begin to tap into that great love as it expands to all, to strangers. So we become one. Our love is shared as one great heart, exploding with all potential, all compassion. Begin to see the reflection of your own glorious heart. Begin to see the reflection of your light body. Seeing the holy rivers of the divine through your veins, through your bones, through your cells. And together, we take a deep breath in and exhale out. Again, together, we take a deep breath in and exhale out. As we begin to float now through all the dimensions, into the grid of the new earth, into our solar system, seeing the earth below you, alive, breathing, living, singing. You see the hearts of her, this great sun. And you begin to see our sun within our universe as you move through her as well into the center. And as you move through this great sun, the sun within your own heart expands, connecting to all life, all the stars, all the cosmos, as well as the earth, in this great tapestry of oneness, of unity. And you slowly now, moving through the sun, through these stars, begin to see below you the great roof that you have created within the temple of your home. You slowly move through these rows filaments of light as you move into the space of your room, of your temple, seeing your body below you, sensing the walls around you, the floor that you sit on, seeing the sun within your chest burn brighter as you slowly move through the top of your head, through the crown, through the white cord, moving down through your eyes, into the middle of your head, through your throat, into your high heart, and into your heart itself. Dissolving into the great sun of your heart. Feeling love for yourself, for others, compassion, peace, and joy. For the sun within your heart burns forever. And it consumes all shadow. It consumes all fear, allowing the space for divine love to fill you. That it moves through your skin, through your feet and hands, through your eyes and through your voice. And you become an instrument of love. Slowly begin to feel the beating of your heart, the contraction and the expansion, the inhale and the exhale. Find the rhythm of your breath. And slowly, when you're ready, you can move your fingers, move your toes. Your head and neck, shoulders. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes. Living in the potential of divine love. Moving away from separation. into unity. We come together as a collective. And I want to thank you all that joined me on this hour meditation on this great day. This morning I did a quick post about Bruce Lipton, who wrote the book Biology of Belief, and he was one of the first people in the 70s to start the movement of epigenetics, which states that our cells do not receive their information from the nucleus of the cell, which they used to, when I was in high school, taught as the brain of the cell, but that the cells receive information from above, influenced by environmental stimulus, emotional stimulus, collective stimulus, and that we can co-create our reality. So he has asked everybody at 11 a.m. and 11 p.m. to stop and set an intention, a collective thought for a new world, one of unity and love. Because the collective has now been so full of fear from the virus, from the media, and I do not want to take light this horrible crisis and the people on the front that are risking their lives every day, and the poor souls that have passed, and the loss that is felt by their families and loved ones. For in their memory we shall not shy away. For in their memory we will create a new world together. So if you can remember 11 a.m., 11 p.m., in your mind's eye, create the world, manifest the world. Activate that Sacral Chakra. And manifest your dreams. Lots of love. Kelly from the Divine Hive. I will see you all on Friday. If anybody wants to say hi, Joe. Deborah, Nancy, thank you for joining. I see that nobody joined on the Divine Hive page, but everybody did the watch party, so I don't know what's up with that. My computer keeps glitching in and out, so I'll have to look into another technical difficulty here. But again, lots of love to you guys. We will talk soon. Be well, be safe, be love. Bye.